Welcome to this week's Behind the Poem. Today, instead of sharing one of my own poems or another text, I want to invite you to create two of your own texts. Tonight begins Yom Kippur, which is the Day of Atonement in Judaism. Yom Day, Kippur, Atonement. And there are two prayers I'm thinking of very loudly as we head into this Yom Kippur, given the magnitude of mass violence and mass death and mass grief that has occurred on this planet over the past year. I'm thinking about first the Chet. The Chet is a recitation of sins. It's a confession of sins. And we recite it multiple times throughout Yom Kippur, throughout our services. And what the Chet is an accountability. It's a litany of ways we know we have misstepped as individuals, as communities, in the ways we've caused harm to ourselves, to each other, to the world, the planet. And it is a way to say, I hold myself accountable for these missteps, and I'm going to do better in the year ahead. The second thing I'm thinking about is the Mourner's Kaddish. It's an ancient Aramaic prayer, and we recite it throughout Jewish liturgy when someone dies, at the end of a service. It comes as a way to honor those we have lost. And the actual text of the Mourner's Kaddish itself is less about death and all about the sanctity of life. Tomorrow, during the day of Yom Kippur, there will be a portion of the day called Yitzker. It's a memorial where we honor those who have died in the past year and those of our loved ones who have died in years prior. And so the Mourner's Kaddish during Yitzker, to me, takes on a magnitude that is unlike any other recitation of the Mourner's Kaddish, because we acknowledge the immediate past year of death. And so my invitation to you is to create your own Chet text and your own Mourner's Kaddish. Maybe it's a single word for each. Maybe it's a phrase, a line. Maybe you write an entire novel. Whatever it might be, I invite you to take the time to reflect your own Chet. Where have you misstepped? Where could you have done better? Where might you have less enabled or less participated in harm for yourself, for others, for this world? And your own Mourner's Kaddish. How do you want to honor the lives lost in the past year here on earth? If you want to share it in the comments, please, you are welcome to do so. If you want to share it with me privately, if you want to share it on your own social media page, send it to someone you love. Whatever it is, I invite you to take the time to generate for yourselves a most meaningful way to create your own Chet and your own Kaddish. And then may we say together, as we witness and acknowledge each other's call for a better earth and to honor those we've lost. Amen.